giving him hosting duties then. Seriously.
That's
Seriously.
really done that. Now, why did he stop it for? Oh,
Uh-oh.
normally I just do it. Normally I just press it in, bang, straight in.
Yeah.
I went in the other way. Like I had the Zoom open up on the other side. I went in that way with the cords. And it only gave us 40 minutes afterwards.
Well, my internet's just really screwing up. It just now hit YouTube. I rebooted my system too.
Well, I've been having a lot of trouble with the internet today. I've been like having shades with it and cutting off and everything.
I was watching Carrie earlier, and it started it froze and started going. Yeah. So I gave up on that. And now I finally.
Rob's been talking about that as well.
Yeah, Robert sent me a link for something with Blackwatch was involved in, which wasn't his fault. So I finally caught up with that. So I wrote her a quick email. I said, I can assure you that whoever is doing this nonsense on your channel, it is not Blackwatch. And she wrote me back. She said, yeah, I'm aware of that, but I appreciate you reaching out to me. My lower third, I just updated OBS, and now my lower thirds don't work. I'm going to have to look into that.
So I was going to do a bias update before this hassle going on.
Yeah, I'm more concerned. Did I not said? Let me check something here. I may have not done this right. Oh, wow. Nope, it's on ultra low latency. That's correct. So that 3, 2, 1. Okay, now it goes over there. That's damn near instantaneous on that switch. There was no lag on that whatsoever. Now let me check to see if the audio is going through and how bad that sounds. Now let me check to see if the audio is going through. Okay, that's cool. So hopefully I get a few people in here. I realize it's really early in the evening, but there's a reason for that. Ah, that's not me. I don't have your number. So he left after a minute. Okay, well, don't understand that.
Yes, what? It was.
Wasn't me calling. I don't know your number.
That's you. It's your
Oh, on the messenger.
Aye.
Okay. That makes sense. Did you watch any of Carrie's stuff?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, he shows that old computer, and then he goes into at about 2.5 hours. I decided that I had other things to do, and I left. That and the fact it kept.
I've been watching the French guy tonight.
The who?
The French one. He's doing the motherboards. Just let that on play. I'll do a little.
I bet notifications aren't going out. Oh, I need to move that clock. I got to redo my OBS. I really do.
Oh, that's in the wrong one.
I'm going to put the clock down here, I guess, for now. Yeah, my lower third stopped working, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's in that one.
Wow. Yeah, my phone dinged. Let me open that another link.
I didn't get that. The one the one you sent us before.
I think I've seen this one actually. That the Z590A looks familiar.
Well, I'm just thinking because that's where I've got through with the boards. I'll just be watching the boards.
Yeah, I've been sitting here actually arguing. Lauren and I had about an hour discussion on things, and she's panicking over stuff. And I was trying to get her to realize that we don't need to panic yet. We get into next week, and we might be concerned, but we don't need to panic. We got 2 more houses that, if something goes bad, we got two more houses to fall back on. One of which we both really didn't I mean, it's the same size as this house. It would literally be like taking our house and picking it up and putting it there and then inheriting all that land, which is fine. We're comfortable here, but it's like I told her, if we're going to spend 180 grand, I would just as soon get a house that's a little bit bigger and that we like a little more than we do. So it took a while to convince her to calm down. And I told her to hand her resignation in today, because if she don't, then they're going to tell her, well, you can't, you can't do that now. It's in the middle of the pay period. And then I said, well, if they do that, then you say, here's my 2-week resignation. And if you don't accept it, then guess what? I quit and walk out. So, but she won't do that. She'll say, oh, okay, when do I have to put my resignation in? And then we'll argue about that, because she's going to listen to them. So the stream is working. It shows I got one person watching. Did you just send me oh no, that's Alex.
No. I just said, yeah, that was a good one.
No, that was Alex. He sent me a text.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Valentine live.
I had to. I'm not going to spoil the stream from this afternoon, but you got to watch it, and just you have to pay attention to what's.
I just put up to 124. Just watch it on there, but.
Yeah, I was sitting here. I was like literally shaking my head and going, no. So. Blackwatch was in there. BH Ringer was in there. Alex was actually there for a while. Trying to think. Jim was there. I forgot to check something a while ago. Doggone it. Oh, yeah, I'm holding steady. Hi, Winter Mute. Good to see you. This is kind of an early day for me, and it's a Valentine's Day edition, and no, I'm not going to be giving you guys Valentine's greetings or anything, but I thought I would stick with the theme of the day. I should pin the Zoom. Let me do that just in case anyone that's a non-regular on Zoom wants to join us. They can. Let that kick in. There it is. There's the mute. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it in chat, and then I'll pin it. And it's in chat. Now, hi, Darren. Darren Gilholm says hello. Put that. Pin the message. Man, I'm starting to have another senior day today. Really am. Okay, back to there. This lower thirds thing bothers me, though. I don't understand why it's not working. Well, it was working before the update. Now, after the update, it doesn't work. I just probably have to go in and reinitiate it, I'll bet. I would hope. That'll give me something to do later tonight. Or maybe tomorrow. I think she's off tomorrow, as it stands right now. But I'm wanting a few more people to get in here. I do have an announcement to make. And I was wanting, hopefully, a few more people to join, both on Zoom and in the stream itself. But I also understand it's 5:40 at night here, which means it's 3:40 in the afternoon on the west, which means it's 6:40 on the east, and all these different time zones can make you go crazy.
No, I just go in this one place now.
Well, you're still off tomorrow, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Us retired and semi-retired people. I may have to make this announcement twice today, which I really don't want to do, but.
Try that time zone.
Huh?
Just put something in the link. The time zone one. That gives you all the zones where you want to go.
Oh, nice. It's got Effingham, which is weird because that's 30 miles away. New York, London. So it's 20 to 12 in Tokyo. Oh, look at that. Around the world alphabetically.
Yeah.
I like that. Is Manila.
Find that one.
Got Manila on there? It does have Manila on there. All right, somebody's sending me a message.
Well, I think. Yeah, they have. Thank you.
Well, that's my realtor. I got to answer this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I may have to figure out a way to shrink that down and make it work in the stream. That'd make somebody mad, I'm sure. Okay, the clock's appropriately placed now. I kind of like it at the bottom. I still want to change the face. See, that's weird.
I would have like a telephone clock, you know, like a digital one.
Yeah, I should be able
Like how you
to.
got them on
I
there.
don't know why I couldn't.
I don't know how you can. But if you look on that, you can put 4 clocks on the top of that video. You looked at that. Just look at the world clock thing. You can
Okay,
put what you want on the top.
Right, I'm looking at. Yeah, you got Effingham, New York. Right.
My city's personal editions. You can just change them.
Oh yeah, it says edit. So I don't need New York, so I can take New York out. I clicked on edit. Please sign in to save your settings. I don't want to sign in. So let me try.
Oh, there's Alex.
Yep, there he is. I may have to go figure that out because this time zone, daylight, day length, pretty informative.
Yeah, that's right.
Go back a page. Go back a page. Dislike intrusive ads. We do too. That's why we keep advertising. Oh, they want us to.
Oh, there's a compact. You can compact them down. Little circles. Just normal size.
I like that. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
So far, it's just Darren, you, and myself again. Nobody's. Wintermute joined us on the stream. I posted the link for the Zoom in there in case he would like to join us in Zoom.
I noticed today, looking around, that after I got off with Darren earlier, that job that I went for in person for that job at that printing company that I went in person for,
right,
still on their website, but it's been a month since I applied. Do you think it's a good idea to reapply?
No.
I don't know about reapplying. You might want to reach out to them and ask them if the position's still available or still there. I don't know that reapplying. They've already got your information. They already interviewed you. I'm trying to look at something on my desk. So there's no need of starting the process again as far as I would be concerned. But it probably can't hurt to send an email. Got nothing to lose and everything to gain. I mean, worst thing they're going to tell you is no, we filled the position, or no, we're not moving forward. And this is Catherine joining us. I think we'll build this up hopefully rather quickly. It's 5:45. So you know what I could do, Darren? I think if I'm.
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
Hello, Ken. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Alex, you may want to reach out to special organization that help the disabled with jobs, because you may have the right to get your workspace adapted for you, for your disability. You may have the right to have an assistant that helps you during work hours, because you cannot do certain things on your own. Things like that. And I think that is what employers or potential employers, when you apply for a job, are afraid of, because they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They don't know what their rights are. They don't know what your rights are. Because you, with the cerebral palsy and the severity of your cerebral palsy, you add a whole other layer of complexion for an employer, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know
Correct.
what you mean. That makes sense.
So you need to do these things. You need to get the info. You need to have the overview, so you can say, "Look, I already talked to someone. They are in the process of helping me. They can help you too." So you can take out the fear they have to put you in an employment position. Yes.
I haven't really thought the reason why they're not, the possible reason why they're not employing me, the reason why they're not hiring me is because they see I'm disabled, either on the video we put together or in person.
Yes. Look in the. I tell you something. In Europe, in Germany, yes, Germany has an excellent law that says if someone has the same qualification, but one person is disabled and the other one isn't, the disabled person gets priority to work than the
Yeah.
non-disabled person, and they also get because in Germany it's either you can pay yes an amount for the disabled person not working at your business, or you can get the employment of the disabled person, and then they give you the support that you need. Yes, with all these things I've just mentioned. So, Alex, you need to do this work because I swear, most employers, yes, if you don't apply for like a protected working space for this disabled, and you don't, you're way above this level of work, yes, they have no clue what where to go, what to do, how to apply for support, for grants, for maybe they would even get a certain amount to build a ramp so you can drive in. You know what I mean? You have to do that work. You. Before you do anything else, do that.
So I need to let Jim know. Yeah, I am a little early. It is way before midnight. It is inconceivable, but I have an announcement to make. But I'm waiting to fill up the Zoom as well as the YouTube stream before I make it, because I don't want to make it 6 and 7 and 8 times, and I don't want to play carrier Doug and go. Just rewind the video and watch it.
So Alex, what do you say about that?
I say I haven't been thinking about that because I haven't been thinking about yes, they see me that I'm disabled in the video, and yes I've had the people that have called me to interview me ask me if I was the one in the wheelchair or not because they seen it in the video, but I haven't been thinking that that was the reason why they wouldn't hire me is because they don't know how to approach a situation like mine.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to do all the work if you know what I mean. So you can take out the weight of the employer's say, look.
How does that apply to a work from home job, a remote job, or does it not apply?
They
No, it doesn't. No, wait, Alex. This is meant for when you go each day with public transport or other special taxi to work. Yes, if your work is in away from home in another building. Yes, because if you work from home, if you have the PC power needed, if you have the setup, yes, that's fine. Yes,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because
Yes.
at home you have everything. You have the assistants, you have the bathroom, you have the your mom cooks for you. Yes,
Right.
making beds in case you
And
sorry.
my mom doesn't cook. My mom really doesn't cook, but that's another thing.
No, you know what I mean. Yes.
Yes.
If you work from home, you don't have these issues. But the moment you have to leave home to work in another building, yes, and your work is placed there and not from home, yes, then you run into all this issue I just mentioned because it begins with the ramp outside. It goes on to the disabled friendly toilet, yes, that needs to be big enough for you, for your electric wheelchair, for another person to maybe give assistance. You know what I mean? Yes.
Yes.
So, and maybe they already have it, maybe they don't, depending on the building, depending on how new the building is. You know, yes. These buildings, they should be accessible, but you know what is accessible for you and me, and what is accessible in someone's mind that is not disabled are two completely different things.
Yes.
Because
what is accessible per the law and what is accessible per us is two different things.
Yep.
Yeah. And if they say in their mind, yes, it's accessible, but they don't use their own wheelchair, how can they know? Yes. And also, for example, it depends if you have an electrical wheelchair, if you have a manual wheelchair, it's completely different. Yes, because your wheelchair is heavier, it's broader, it's longer, it takes up more space. Yes. Then there is another question. Once you enter the building, yes. So is your office or the workspace just on the basement? Yes, and toilet and whatnot just on the basement, or do you have to use the elevator? Yes. How big is the elevator? Yes. Can you drive into the elevator when the door is open? Is it long enough? Is it broad enough? Is it blah 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 blah? There are so many things, and you may agree, yes, Ken? Because I'm not just talking because I want to feel important. I want to give you some ideas and some tools that you can use. Yes.
Yep. Want to help him out.
And get properly prepared so that you, when it comes up in the interview, you can already say, look, I'm already working with someone. We have already thought of that. These persons, if you should you make the decision to give me the job, these persons are already, well, waiting with the meter band to measure everything to make sure that everything is will be set up for me. Applying for grants, not a problem. Blah blah blah. Forms are here. Tak. You have to do it. Yes, because if you don't, you will apply for forever and do not get to a green twig. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, let me get an announcement made for the purpose of this, and then we can continue discussing everything. So, as everyone knows, Lauren and I are trying to sell our house here in Charleston, Illinois, and we want to move to be closer to family in Indiana. And we've been looking at houses, and we went this
Yes.
past weekend and looked at 4. And we put an offer in on one that didn't get made because the people had already accepted an offer. So we immediately put an offer in on our second choice, and we got a phone call this morning, and they said it's between you and someone else, but the lady wants to sell to a vet. Well, this is good news. It's down to 2 people, us and someone else. So we didn't get real excited. We didn't get real, jumping up and down or anything like that. About an hour later, they called back and they said, hey, we want to run this program by you. What do you think? And I said, well, as we previously discussed, I don't agree with this program, and I'm not going to participate in it. I feel our offer is fair. That's our offer. We move forward. And my realtor agreed with me, so that's cool. Well, about less than an hour ago, I got a phone call and said, congratulations, your offer has been accepted. So we are now going to be moving to Indianapolis, Indiana on March 10th, when we have to be out of this house, but we cannot take possession of that house until March 14th. So I just wanted to do it.
Because isn't the one with the protector, and the cinema,
The smart house.
No, it's not the
Yes,
smart
sir.
house. This is the smart house. That one's still on the market, but I sincerely meant when I told someone today that if they called right now and said they'll accept your bid, I'm probably going to turn it down because the guy's playing games. And the house we got, we like, and I'll show it to you guys here in just a minute. I want to figure out how to show not only the Zoom but the YouTube as well.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your new house, and congratulations to months of stress for moving and stuff like that.
Hi, Chris.
So
you'll be in the city limits or outside of the city limits?
Oh, we're clearly in the Indianapolis city limits. It's an acceptable distance for me. It's 5 miles away from Lorna's work. Yeah. And like my son said, I'm 15 minutes away from everybody else. So that was good. We lost out on the one we kind of really wanted just by a mere half hour or so, but this was our second choice, and everything was. I was really happy with the phone calls this morning, and then it kind of drug, and I thought, well, we screwed up by not going to this program they wanted us to go to. And then Lorna, we spent an hour. She was like, oh, we're going to be homeless and this, and I'm like, we're not going to be homeless. We'll find someplace. We'll call the guy behind your mom and talk to him. I'm like, that's not going to be available till April. And I told her, I said, take a breath. It'll work out. And then it wasn't, probably like 20 minutes later, the realtor called and she said they accepted your offer. It's your house. We'll just now do the paperwork. And I mean, the next 3 weeks are going to go by quick. And that's when we close here. And then 4 days later, we close there. So we'll be, I'll still stream though, Alex. Don't worry. I will still stream. Hi, Rick.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Hi, Rick. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Rick.
And I'm sure
did you watch all of Carrie's stream?
No, I was kind of busy.
Well, I didn't either. I thought it was going to be like a actual repairs. I watched a few minutes of it, and it turned. I think it turned out not to be, unless I didn't watch it far enough. But I'm gonna go back and rewatch part of it. I mean, he just streams for way too long for me.
he did not repair anything. I can save you that trouble unless you don't want to know that.
Well, that's what I was expecting, is a repair.
Yeah, well, I think if the guy would have gotten back to him, he would have added that other motherboard and memory and all that, but the guy never got back to him, so.
And he gave up on waiting for him.
And he did give up on waiting for him, yeah. So, yes, Black Watch, we're going to be.
That's the same problem I've got. Waiting on people. People message, and I wait on people, and wait on people, and wait on people, and nothing ever comes of most of it.
So, Chris,
Alex, can I tell you something? stop waiting for others. Because if you wait for nothing. Nothing will happen. So stop waiting. And then when they come, they come. Then you can react. But stop waiting for good sake. I tell you, because people there, they're not reliable. I tell you. I had to learn it here in Colombia, where
Well,
when I told the receptionist to call me a taxi, they say to me, the taxi will arrive in 5 minutes. And I told them, yeah, you mean 5 Colombian minutes. Yes, because 5 Colombian minutes is 5 minutes times 3. Yes, so it's 15 minutes. You know, you need to adjust your expectations, you know, and then you have a better and easier life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Chris, is that the one you ordered that you were waiting on?
Yes.
the cable, you got the cable from eBay?
No, the seller said the cable must have got lost. He's sending another one. We'll see.
Does it work?
It worked, but I'm gonna put a SSD in it.
Oh, okay.
I got my NVMe 1 terabyte WD Blue for my laptop.
Speaking of waiting, I've been waiting on a wife for years. I'm kidding. No, I don't want that.
Good. The comedy starts early.
I don't have any interest in being married right now either.
Been there, done that. Ain't gonna do it again.
I wished I'd have said that about 3 times ago. You would think after the first
now,
or
you
second.
wouldn't have it any other way. Since y'all been married for so long, you wouldn't have it any other way other than the way it is.
There are times. No, I did not Black Watch. There are times when sure, but I think that's true of any relationship with anybody. There are times when you're like, why?
I got this. I forgot I ordered this.
What is that?
It's just a cheap one. It's not what Carrie would buy, but it's a cheap one.
So we'll start packing. We'll start taking pictures down and packing stuff up and get in the garage. And now I get to take all my lumber and my table saw with me because I have a big 2.5 car garage to work out of. That's good.
Oh, cool. Yes, I'm so happy, Ken.
Yeah, we are too. I mean, I wasn't too worried. What is that, Chris?
NVMe to USB. I forgot I ordered it.
One of them NVMe enclosures, is it an enclosure or just an adapter?
It's just an adapter.
Kind of ironic this happens on Valentine's Day that I've only been told 10 times today's Valentine's Day. 9 of which were more and 1 of which was my realtor. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've already got. She don't know it. Valentine's in the closet in the other room. I got it yesterday. I knew today was Valentine's Day. I know she likes flowers. I know she likes candy. And being diabetic, I can't break into the candy no more. So she's going to get all the candy.
I was given some chocolates yesterday, and we was leaving from church yesterday morning.
I don't know. I had a Snickers bar yesterday. I think it was the day before. I can't remember. It's pretty good.
We are literally, Tony, going to be 15 minutes from everybody. And then once my son gets his new house built, he'll be the furthest away. He'll be about 25 minutes away. But everybody else, well, she's 10 minutes from work. So that means she's 11 minutes from my brother's house, or we're 11 minutes from my brother's house. My mom's house with my sister is right at 15 minutes, depending on traffic. Work is 11 minutes, 10, 11 minutes, so that's not bad. My oldest son lives right around the corner from my mom, so again, 15 minutes. This is good. This is going to be a good thing.
What is work now, 30 minutes?
Work now is 7 minutes. Right now, it's a straight shot right up. I go out our street, hang a right, go to the next street, hang a left, and it's 7 minutes later, I'm at her work. the 10-minute drive doesn't bother me at all. Being just inside of Indianapolis is acceptable. I really wanted to be in Greenwood, Whiteland area, but I'm good. It's a big relief, believe me, a big relief.
This now you can move forward now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of the moving company to let him know that instead of the 3rd, it's going to be the 10th, and there's nothing I can do about that because that's what the title company is telling my realtors, that they can't have the stuff ready until the 10th of March due to the snowstorm and due to the 2 holidays this month, President's Day and in Illinois. I guess Lincoln's birthday is a holiday. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. We can pack, get everything ready to go, and just anticipate the work movers being here, load the truck, and go. So,
You know, President's Day is not a day that you typically remember, but since two years ago, I remember it because it's the day that my dad had to put our other dog down.
I think President's Day, they just roll all the presidents like Washington and Lincoln, and I think there's one more into one day. But then being in the state of Illinois, they're going to have the Lincoln's birthday day as well. So, I mean, that's fine. If it takes an extra week, it takes an extra week. So, nice, Chris.
Maybe not the verse saying if it takes another week because you've been around faster out the time than you may be saying that anyway because moving is.
Yeah, it's ironic. Lauren and I had just discussed today about using a mover versus us doing it ourselves. I physically can't move the beds anymore. I used to be able to move them by myself. I can't do it. I'm not even going to try.
The thing I don't like about, the only thing I don't like about President's Day and Veterans Day is when I was going to college and if I get a job working somewhere out of the house, those are the 2 days, those President's Day, Veterans Day, and Martin Luther King Day, as far as I remember, those are 3 days that I would be required to work, that my ride wouldn't be able to pick me up because they don't operate on those 3 days. Because it's a federal holiday.
Right, and you would think that wherever you get a job, they're going to observe the federal holiday as well.
But when I was going to college,
right,
college was open President's Day and Veterans Day, but that was one day a year I had to get my mom to take me because my public transport wasn't open.
I probably would have missed college that day if it was me. Seriously. I mean, I missed enough college as it was when I was going to college. One more day, that's not going to make a big difference.
There was one year in high school, or one year in high school, I think I got or one of my school years, I got perfect attendance. I don't remember which now, but I think I got perfect attendance once.
I never even strived for any of that stuff. I kept my grades in high school right where they needed to be so I could participate in athletics, primarily basketball.
That was a rarity for me because I always got doctor's appointments, always had doctor's appointments at least.
Oh, yeah.
Every, 3 or 4 times a year, you know, I had to attend to, but.
Can imagine. Well, let me figure out something here. So I'm going to grab this tab and I'm going to bring it over here to this screen, and then I'm going to go back over to my other monitor. I'm going to see if this pops up on the, apparently not. Is this, well, huh. Are we frozen? We are, no. So apparently, however I set OBS up, it's not looking at the display, it's looking at the zoom. So let me make a quick change here.
That's because I mentioned changing it to a window capture yesterday because of the bar.
Oh, good. I can blame you. Thanks. I appreciate that. There we go. Now everybody that's on the stream everybody can see it on the stream. Of course, now Zoom can't see it, but this is the house we got on the YouTube stream.
Well, I'm looking at YouTube on my other screen. So
Okay.
I can see
So
it.
this is the front of the house here. That's the entranceway. Entranceway from the other side. The kitchen. Got a dishwasher down here. Stove, refrigerator, microwave. Different angle of the kitchen again. Different angle of the kitchen
Have you shown us
again.
these pictures before?
I probably have. I'm wanting to share it again. Like a proud new papa. I'm showing off the proud new house, so to speak. This is the living room / den / I call it a great room because it's just one huge room.
You
So
put the link in the Zoom, Ken,
sure, I can do that.
please.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on one second. Minimize.
What do you like most about it? And what do you hate most about it?
I don't hate anything about it, or I would not have put an offer on the house. I like the room that it has. I like the space that it has. So this is the master bedroom for the YouTubers, looking out into the porch, which is what Lorna really liked. This is the master bedroom looking into the bathroom. And then this is the bathroom, and we've already had discussions on the his and her sinks. Oh, women, I swear. Nothing against you, Catherine, but women, my God. Walk-in closet. This may be Studio A, by the way. Take after my brother. It won't be. This is the Studio A, which the purple walls will be repainted unless I decide to go to a tribute to Prince, which I probably won't. I like Prince, but I'm not going to dedicate a room to it. And then this is looking out the bathroom, one of the two bathrooms. It's got two bathrooms, which is good. Washer and dryer are enclosed in the bathroom. That's great. No longer in the kitchen. And then this is what Lorna liked a lot, is it's a screened in sunroom or porch or whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna like that as well because I can put plants out there and maybe, I don't know. I don't dislike it. I'll just put it that way. The yard, the barn, it's nice.
You get the sun plus the protection.
Yeah. Now let me
For the
see.
plant from the wind.
Oh sure, yeah. That's from the backyard looking out. I can handle this little bit of a yard with a push mower. That's easy. But what I wanted to show you, I don't think it's in here, and I apologize for the speed to YouTube.
This is not the house with the koi.
No. The koi palm was going to be choice number 3, but see this?
Okay.
See this garage right here? That thing
Yes.
is huge. I wish there was pictures from the inside, but this is a huge garage. So I'm looking forward to taking the lumber and going back, start working with the saws and my tools again to start building stuff. So I'm going to bring the.
So you said it's 5 minutes from your wife's new work?
No, it's about 11 minutes down to her work, according to the map. And that's going to depend on traffic. It's a straight shot down one street. We hang a left and go a quarter of a mile, and her work's right there. So I'm sure between now and then we'll drive it 1 or 2 times. We did the same thing in Vegas, and we did the same thing here. So I'm pretty sure we will. But yeah, it was a relief. It really was. And no, Black Watch, there will be no pot plants. There'll be potted plants, but there will be no pot plants.
Yes. It's a big difference.
Oddly enough, I cannot grow that. I don't know why. I can grow everything else under the sun, but I cannot grow that. And for the life of me, I can't figure it out.
Ken?
Yes.
Ken? The interesting plants are the female plants, so that might be why.
I don't know. I've never really given it the old college try, so to speak, but I just know I can't grow it. So too much water, too much light, too much care involved, and as successful as we are with plants, I don't even want to try it. So anyway, I did want to share that. I thank each and every one of you for joining. Catherine, Rick, Alex, and Chris. I'm sure you're going to hear it again later tonight because everyone, oddly enough, either didn't get the notification or got the notification. Did you get a notification, Rick?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
good.
I didn't get the note. Well, yeah, I kind of did. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a notification area.
Blackwatch, did you send Teresa or Catherine something? Oh, Jim, doggone it. I'll try to grow some if you're going to stop by. What are you doing on the 10th of March and the 14th of March? Now, we discussed moving it ourselves and just, man, I don't want to rely on two college kids that say, yeah, I'll be there, and then they wake up one morning and smoke their pot plants and say, oh, I'm not going to go help that guy, and then we're stuck. Plus, if they drop and break something, it comes out of our pocket. By using the moving company, if they drop or break something, their insurance will replace it.
Yes.
So, and it's not that much money that would be saving by us doing it. So I'm comfortable with it. She's comfortable with it. Now it's just a matter of getting everything packed
Yes.
and ready to go. And I can tell you, you can mark this down on February 2022. I said, I'm sure that my wife and I will have discussions of, well, we haven't used this pen in 6 months. Why don't we throw it away? No, we need that pen. We might use it one day.
Oh, yes.
Well, I guarantee you there's stuff in the closet that came from Las Vegas that have been in the closet now for over 2.5 years.
Like Greg in the closet came from Las Vegas that have been in the closet now.
And there's Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Just letting everybody know they accepted our offer on our house, and we will be moving on the 10th. And we take possession over there on the 14th. It means we got to live with someone for 4 days, which that's not a big deal. Or stay in a hotel for 4 days.
Yes, yes, you do that.
Or we may get lucky and they'll get their act together over there and they'll get it done on, where we can close here in the morning, drive over there, close there in the afternoon. And that would be just asking for too much, but that would be good. BH Ringer has a do-it-yourself for $30.
I would say get a hotel for 4 days so you can take advantage of the free breakfast.
That's always what I look at when I get a hotel, the free breakfast. And some of those free breakfasts can be pretty good, actually. Some of them you're like,
Yes.
yeah, they can be. Greg Guy says Black Watcher everywhere. Yes, he is everywhere. I actually went to bat for him earlier today. He got accused of impersonating someone, and I'm pretty sure he's not impersonating someone. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. So, I know everyone's been involved and concerned, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to let everybody know. The notification order went my wife, my sister, my mom, my brother, my sons, and now you guys. Sorry you didn't rank up there above that, but
No, family is always first. I understand that.
Jeff said he'd be here tonight later on. He's at baseball practice and he's going to change to the new internet. So he may be here later tonight. He changes over to the new internet.
Hey, Ken.
Yes.
After I clicked on your link to join, I got an executable from supposedly Zoom.
What was it for, do you know?
It just says to open an executable.
I got something like that yesterday.
Oh, it's
You didn't update Zoom, did it?
No, I did that the other day. 593 was the last one.
Maybe I'm a link or a couple editions behind. Yeah, my computer's been acting weird all day. In the middle of watching Carrie, it just froze. They had the little circle going around, no audio, no nothing. Then the audio came back, but no video. A couple people asked if they were having issues, anyone else was having issues, and I said yes, and everybody else
You
said
have
no.
any issues?
It happened twice. I refreshed and refreshed and refreshed. I actually went to a new YouTube tab and opened it up in there, and it didn't even work in there. So I don't know what was going on.
YouTube or Zoom says I'm up to date. 593.
Huh. Okay, that's not what I want. I want to put that over there. Okay, I didn't want that over there either. Okay, brain, decide to work anytime now would be nice.
I don't even.
Thank you, Wintermute.
I'm here.
And I believe earlier Parker Morris said congratulations, and Jim said congratulations. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. And it's a big relief.
Yes.
Now
It's good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
well, the real headache starts now. The unpack or the packing and the getting ready to go, and you know the last thing that's going to be shut down will be the studio here. And once it shuts down, then because I know Alex is concerned, but I'll go to the handy dandy phone and stream from the phone.
Good. At least we won't miss a stream.
You won't. It's the day. I mean,
Man, I was getting worried. My heart was pumping 110 miles an hour.
I've been looking at the logistics of that and how to make that work, Greg. Because I was like, damn, Greg wants to see that stream. How am I going to do this?
Me too. Me too. I know.
You know what you need? You know what you need, Ken? If you could do a hotspot from your cell phone, and
right.
you had an iPad like I do, you could connect the iPad to the hotspot on your cell phone, and you could do Zoom on one and stream on the other.
Oh yeah, there is that issue that I can only do one or the other. I forgot about that.
I'm saying if you had an iPad or another tablet, that would allow you to do it. A Kindle, which an Amazon Fire won't allow you to live stream to YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried actually.
I'm saying I know it won't. Because my grandma has it.
Can I do the Zoom from the Kindle Fire?
They may have a Zoom app, but I haven't looked recently.
Hey.
Well, I'll have to take and put a vote. Do you guys want to see Zoom or do you guys want to see the YouTube stream?
Zoom.
I'd rather see Zoom.
Catherine, Zoom.
Hey.
It doesn't matter to me.
Or I could do both. I could do a real quick YouTube, and then I could jump over to Zoom, and then jump back over to YouTube. I mean, of course, you do all the YouTube will be private until I go in there and make them open to the public, right?
No, I don't know if this setting applies to the phone, but I know on Zoom on the computer app, you can actually, there's an option to live broadcast to YouTube directly inside of Zoom if you're the host.
Yeah,
you can go into the more settings and select live on YouTube.
Couldn't get it to work. I'm very aware of that, and I've yet to be able to get that to work. We tried actually this morning. Darren and I tried. Yeah, Chris.
Hey, there's all-in-one. It actually has a video card in it. I forget what they call them, but they make them actual what's it called, Alex? For like laptops, when they have a dedicated graphics.
PCA, MCA.
Yeah. It's what now?
PC, MCA, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you can't take it out of that and send it to me where I can put it in my build then, right, Chris?
No, it's made for
I
audio.
knew it. Doggone it.
I'm looking trying to see how to take the hard drive out.
I didn't think very many newer computers had those slots, though. I thought those was only mainly on a lot of older computers.
This is an older one. Older one.
So did I got a question for Blackwatch. He'll answer in the chat, I hope. I know he asked Kerry what video editing software he used earlier in Kerry's stream, and then I left. Did you ever get an answer to that question? Or has he ever said what he uses?
No, I left before because at some point I don't know.
The question is, has Kerry ever said what video editing software he uses?
Basically, yes. That's the question.
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't remember him talking about it, but it's possible.
It'd be interesting to
think
know.
it's one
I
of
mean,
his-
I know
it's one
his
of
sister
his
used to
trade
do a lot
secrets.
for him, and she may be doing it now. I don't know.
I don't think he wants us to know. I think it's one of his trade secrets.
What, video editing is a trade secret? Does
No,
he?
it's not.
Yeah, I was just ready to say.
Or he may not. Or he may just not be the one doing it, since he's not the one doing it.
Well, Linda used to do it. His sister. That I know that, but I don't know if she's still doing it or not. Because I know he always used to give her credit for doing all the video editing. And I don't remember if he ever. Tony says he uses Power Director.
Oh yeah, I remember. Now that you say that, I remember him.
Well, Tony said it. I didn't say. Well, Tony wrote it. I said it.
Now that Tony says that, I remember him saying
Thank you,
a long time
Tony.
ago in one of his recorded videos that he did a long time ago that he uses Power Director.
Yeah. Now I did watch him answer a question. Someone asked about building a editing computer for his sister, and he named the specs, and without hesitation, Kerry said, "No, that's horrible build to do editing." So, oh wow.
Yeah, not every PC can edit. Not every PC is fast enough to edit.
Nope, that is very true.
And also, when you edit, it's always a question: what do you edit? Do you edit photos? Do you edit video? What? I mean,
Sure.
it's
Or
so complex.
do you edit?
I mean, you
Yeah,
can edit
and
relatively simple videos, or you can edit like line respective level video. Yes, it's different. Yes, if you have 5 tracks and 3 layers and whatnot. Yes.
yeah, I mean, I'm learning patience when I do my editing because I don't have a dedicated graphics card. But I liked how Kerry answered it. That it depends on what you're editing, like what Catherine just said: photos, videos, how much effects you've got on what you're editing. Yeah, he went into great depth. I thought it was a really good answer. So, and once we get moved, I do want to get back into doing some stuff, some editing things. I've got a few things running around in my head that I would really like to do. Primarily, Greg Guy is going to be the 3 dancing girls on the opening sequence.
Yay! I get another star. I'm the top star.
Oh, that would be funny if I could get that accomplished, though. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to do it. I know currently I don't have the knowledge to do it, but I can research some things, and then it's a matter, do I have the patience to do it? And that's where the problem will lie, is I'll probably get started and not have the patience, and that'll be that. And then we'll have faceless dancers. So Tony Wallace said he used to use Power Director. That was nice. And someone else I can reach out to for some editing advice, should that need ever arise.
I usually don't do editing.
Me neither.
Except for in the rare instance that let one of those recordings that I'm doing for people from VHS to DVD, if I let one of those recordings run too long, or if I leave it running while I'm not at home, I'll trim out all the extra stuff where there's nothing being recorded at all.
Yeah, Catherine hit the
to
nail.
do that,
Yeah, go ahead.
To do that, I would just use Windows Movie Maker, because I figured out how to re-put that in Windows 10. So.
Yeah, Catherine hit the nail right on the head. Once you start doing it, it's a matter of what do you edit out, and what it just can get confusing and frustrating.
But I don't edit. I don't edit anything. No. Most of my YouTube videos are just like yours, live, and even if they're recorded, I don't edit them, and I definitely don't edit stuff that I'm recording for other people that's 30 years old.
This is live?
Weddings and birthdays and stuff like that.
This is live? I thought I recorded this. Oh, wait. This is live, right?
You're messing with me, but yes.
No. Really? You're right. I was messing with you. I'm actually trying to not mess with people as much as I do.
Yeah, but please,
That's impossible.
because otherwise I get confused.
I got first-hand experience with that. I know that's impossible.
All those in favor of the waiting room for Professor Cheek say aye.
Aye.
Hello.
You must be buying a. Oh, we got that's two. Now, Alex is a good sport. I know I could throw him over there just jokingly. He does know I'm doing it as a joke, so I appreciate that.
I will get angry. You know that.
That's why I don't put you in the waiting room, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I honestly cannot think of a reason to put someone in the waiting room unless it's a bomber, and then I'm going to put them in there and get rid of them. As when I do it with Alex, he does know I'm joking around with it. It's just, I'm just messing with him. As long as no one does anything absurdly vulgar or stupid, I'm not going to put anybody in the waiting room. And I don't have to worry about the YouTube chat because the moderators over there, you guys do such a great job that I don't even worry about that.
I've noticed that when I do a live stream, Tony and Matthew will get in there.
Yeah.
They'll always see, message retracted because I always get, I definitely always get at least one bomber, no matter, it don't matter for how long I stream for, I always get at least one.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. We've been lucky, or I've been lucky thus far by doing this the way I'm doing it. The Zoom chat's right, or the Zoom link's right on the top pinned. And so far, knock on wood, we haven't had anybody bomb us in Zoom. There have been a couple in the live stream, but like I said, those guys do a fantastic job of that, and I don't have to worry about it, and I appreciate that. It's just one less thing I have to worry about. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll be back in about 4 hours with a little bit of luck, maybe sooner. Maybe Lorna will get pissed off and walk out knowing she's quitting. That would not bother me a bit. And then I can stream early. So.
Oh man, I thought when you started this early, I thought it was gonna be on till midnight or whenever you normally cut it off.
Well, no, I have to cook dinner at 7. I have to take her dinner at 8, and then sit there for 40 minutes and wait. Then run home, take my medicine, and then go pick her up at 10, which is usually 10:30, 10:40, 10:45.
Why don't you take your medicine with you in the car?
What if my medicine makes me drowsy? And I take my medicine with me in the car, and I have an accident.
No, not good. Not
good. What I mean is,
that won't work.
No.
Don't do that thing.
I don't. None of my medications make me drowsy. I was just using that as a reference. I've got a routine with my medications, and if I took them with me, it would screw me up. I joke about having OCD, but I guarantee you I have OCD. I guarantee that. And if I break up my routine, not pretty. Hey, Robert, good to see you.
It's like cats can. They don't like to have their routine broken up either.
No, don't get me going on cats.
I know you almost had one.
Yeah, we almost actually had 2, but the one kind of ran away before we could get it. And the other one, I still think that lady wasn't taking good care of it, but I can't prove it. Not my business. I would have gladly liked to have kept that cat, but it wasn't meant to be. And no, we're not planning on getting a cat or a dog at the new house. We might get a nice sized fish tank now, and it might be a salt tank. Now, hopefully, Lorna is not watching this stream, because if she is, I can guarantee you we're not getting a new fish tank. So, but that's so far down the road. That's at least a year down the road. I might be able to set my other 2 tanks up now that we got the space. But I wouldn't mind getting about a 125-gallon saltwater tank now that we've got our permanent home. So I don't mean to cramp your style with the T, so I don't know how I would pronounce that. Robert, we're hoping it does not snow at the new place. In fact, I had it written in the contract there will be no snow at the new place. None.
Oh, ever. Or just for this time.
Well, I jokingly told everybody in my family they've got to move to Florida. No one kind of caught the humor in that. But
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
no, not you guys, my family. Nobody in my family caught it. They were all like, oh, I don't think we can do that. I'm like, oh, geez, it was a joke.
Oops.
Yeah. No, I think 125 is a good size. Blackwatch is giving me a hard time about my aquarium. So I've had a 110 and I've had a 90, and they complemented each other. I've had 2 show 80 tanks, and I've showed those on the stream before. I wouldn't mind getting back into it as like we did in Las Vegas, but again, that's so far down the road. I'm not even concerned with it. I got to squeeze in a trip south yet this year. We want to go to Louisiana, and we want to swing by Sheridan, Arkansas. I'm not sure why, but for some reason that city pops out in my head as a place to visit.
You know why? Me.
Somebody say something? Did you guys hear anything?
Me.
Yes, I heard Alex.
Thanks, Catherine.
You're
Yes.
trying to mess with me. I'm trying to mess with the fact.
Sorry, I get.
Oh, okay. So let's start a channel, Alex, together, and we'll see who can mess with each other. No, I'm not going to say it that way. That'll sound horrible. Never mind. Forget that. So I am going to go at 6:39. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Rick, Catherine, Chris, Darren Gilmore. Thank you for being here. Blackwatch, Robert, Tony Wallow, Parker, Morris, Jim. I appreciate you being here. I wish you would have joined Zoom. Put him back in the waiting room. Okay. Who him are we talking about?
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to keep Zoom open for you to chat, or do you want me to close it?
Oh, you can.
Don't everybody answer at once.
You can keep it open if you like.
I will. Who would like to be the host?
I should blind man.
Greg it is. Got it.
No, thank you. I still got to eat dinner.
Yeah, I got to go cook dinner. So I will leave. I'll see you guys tonight. Again, thank you so much. I will see you later.
And Ken, I might be already in bed when you.
I'll call you and wake you up. I'll remind you.
I might be already in bed when you.
No problem.
Go on.
I understand. It's not a worry. I appreciate the times you can be here. So Alex, you gonna be the man?
I'll be it.
You got it. Thanks, guys. I'm actually gonna stop Zoom before I stop the stream. I'm turning into Doug. So hopefully the audio is still going out over the stream. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Good. Thank you, Tony, Blackwatch, Robert, Chris, Jim, and Parker Morris. I believe I got everybody. I caught a little bit of hell last night for leaving people out. There is no camera, and I apologize for the blue screen. So I will end this now. There will be a second stream tonight. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us, and ladies for joining us, or lady, I should say. There may be more lurking in the background. I do know people do lurk in the background, and I was amazed to find out who some of those were. Thanks, guys. Bye for now. I'm waving to the camera, and the camera's not even on. Crazy.